The main objective of all the policy and scrutiny committees is to hold the executive of the council to account. Basically looking at their work, analysing the decisions that they make, and in the best cases also being able to feed into the policy process. So by having an opportunity to look in more detail at decisions they're making, sometimes ahead of those decisions, so we can inform their work. I think it was a very challenging agenda. I mean, a big part of the committee is scrutinising health, and so of course it's the only area actually at the moment where the council gets an opportunity to feedback on health, and so of course we looked at issues surrounding health. But for us, the key issues were around Family Recovery Project, which has been a real Westminster trailblazing initiative, where we were looking to see what value we're getting out of an initiative like that. What we have decided, or what we found out as a council, was there are 600 families who were disproportionately not only using council services but having an effect on the communities in which they lived in terms of the antisocial behaviour and the problems that they had around their own health, problems around domestic violence, and we decided to have a much more tailored and bespoke and sort of round the family approach to how we adopted and worked those services. And so we've worked with a pilot number of families throughout the city, but about 60 families, to try and see what we could do if we had a much closer relationship and a much more joined up approach to how we approach services. Something like the Brathay project is not a panacea, but it is part of the approach to how we can help. And what's fantastic from what we've seen from that project are there as young people who've been through 100% completed, 75% have gone off to get qualifications, people have now been engaging better with further education. And it's a kind of really, it's a sort of a positive initiative which is already showing results, which as part of the mix of other things we do, I think the committee was really happy to endorse. I think the thing about a committee like ours is that we offer it as an open committee because it's democracy, because people have a right to come and see what the people they've elected to the council do and the decisions they make. The item was actually wider than just the consultation around proposed changes in adult services. It wasn't just about that day centre, and I think as a chairman I had to reflect that in the item. It's always important that people feel that they can contact councillors, and it's important that we give them those channels to do so. But the point of the agenda item was to talk about how we were going to give people channels to respond to that consultation, rather than be a forum in which we could make a decision on that particular item. Because at the moment no decision is being made. My role as chairman was to inform, was to ensure that people had a say, but also knew of the opportunities in which they could have more communications with officers about this decision, and to also make sure that we didn't lose sight of what this item was really about, which is making sure we were happy with the consultation process ahead of decisions being made.